Hey guys, this is MedzOnTIB and welcome to episode 12 of the TIB for Dummies tutorial series. Today we're going to go over how to buy and sell items in what's called the auction house. So first of all, what is it? Like in most games, like MMOs mostly, the auction house is basically a place within. It could be a physical place or just like some sort of portal that allows players on the server to trade, sell, and buy items from well, not so much trade, but buy, sell, and auction items between each other. So, first of all, to get there, you have to press on this little hammer icon that you see on the left side of your screen. Now, if you're on iOS, it might look slightly different, but it'll still be like a hammer. It should look the same. I haven't seen how iOS looks like. Then you'll come across these five buttons: bid, buy out, this blue circle button, sell, and search. So, let's go over buying first. If you want to buy a certain item, first of all you have to click or tap on search. Then you can choose two things: what kind of item, so weapon, armor, storage, engine, computer, harvester, special, and what rarity, so uncommon, rare, ultra rare, legendary, precursor, and ultimate. I'll give an example. If I wanted to buy a legendary storage, then what I would do is that I would click or tap on storage, and then click or tap on legendary, and then I would go to submit. And currently there isn't any. Not very helpful. Let's go for weapon instead. So here you see is a list of legendary weapons based on what I have chosen to search for. And this is basically the whole list of legendary weapons that people are auctioning or selling on this server, which I'm on red at the moment. So what can we see? We can see screamers, pulverizers, mass driver, auto cannon, and some other weapons as well. Here's another example. Let's say, for example, I wanted to buy a rare tech computer. If I was lucky enough to find one. Then you see there's also a list here of computers that are rare. So you have Cabal, Warrior, Toil, and then you have all these different kinds of items as well. Now, to actually go about buying or bidding for the item if it's an auction, then what you have to do is first of all find the item that you want to buy. So, say for example I wanted to buy this Cabal Tech 1 for Annihilators, which I don't have, so it's completely useless. Actually, this one doesn't have buyout. Let's find one that does. Okay, this one. If, say for example, I wanted to buy this Warrior Tech 1 for my despoiler, what I would do, if I wanted to bid for it, you can see that the starting bid is 750,000 credits. So what I would do is I would tap on bid, and obviously it doesn't let me do it because I haven't got that much. Let's go for a cheaper item. This is just an example, I'm not actually going to bid or buy it. Okay, so this Soul Taker 7. So if I wanted to bid for it, you'll see this window that says really bid for however amount of credits it is on Soul Taker 7. Then you can accept or decline. In this case I'll decline because I don't actually want to buy it. Now, every time you bid for an item, the next person who wants to bid for it has to bid 10% more of what you bid in the first place. So, if for example, if the starting bid for this item was 80,000, which it probably was, then the next person on who wants to bid for it would have to bid 88,000, which in this case would have been me if I wanted to buy this. And then you have also what's called the buyout. Now, if you want to buy the item straight out for that price, whatever's there, so in this case 150,000 credits, then what I could do is I could press buyout, and then it'll ask me to pay in either credits or black dollars. Obviously credits is better because everyone knows that black dollars are worth $151 black dollars is worth more than 150,000 credits. So I would tap on that, and then the item would come straight to my bank, and then I would have to go to either a blue sector like Earth or on a friendly garrison or planet to actually open my bank and get the item out. You also have something you can do with this like blue circle here. This blue circle here is basically like a watch button. So if you decide that you might want the item but you're not exactly sure if you want it or not, or you want to buy the item but you don't have the money, then what you could do is tap on this button. So once I click on it, in this case, then you'll see it says here Soul Taker 7 added to watch list. So how do I get to this watch list? First of all, you go to search, and then you see this button on the bottom left that says watch list. And then you'll see this is the only item that is on my watch list, and I could do all the normal things that I could do if I searched for uncommon weapons itself. So bid and buyout. Also notice here that there is a timer that says 5 hours. This is basically when the bid ends, and here you can see it says Hardcore Man's Auction. This is the person who's selling or auctioning the item. And then there are the stats over there. Also, if you bid for an item, then you can also press this button that says My Bids. I don't use it that often, so I don't know if you will or not. But it might come in handy in case you want to use it. Now for selling. If you want to sell an item, you must make sure that the item is in your bank. So, if we look at my bank, tons of common crap. If you look at my bank, I can pretty much sell anything I want as long as it is uncommon or rarer. It can't be common, otherwise you can't sell it on the auction house, and the game just won't simply let you. So all this junk, I don't know why I have that here. So if I wanted to sell one of these, I have to make sure it's in my bank first. So let's say, for example, I wanted to sell this Basilisk IV4, the ultra rare Basilisk 4. So what I would do is go back to the auction house, go to sell, and then this is basically what my bank would look like, apart from a different interface. This is basically, yeah, so you have to make sure the item is selected. You'll see this light green box thing, otherwise that won't be the item you're actually auctioning or selling. And then you'll notice there are 3 things here. One of them says start bid. As you can see here, it says 20,641. Now, whenever you tap on an item or click on an item to auction, it'll put these like default values. So the default value for the start bid is 10,000. Sorry, not 10,000. 10 times less than what the game values the item as. So, if we look at the item itself, you'll see that the game values it at 206,400 credits. So I'm just going to note that down. So back to the auction house. You see here that divide that by 10 and it will get you its default starting bid. Of course you can change that to whatever you like. So if I wanted to change it to, I don't know, 50,000, then what I would do is just simply click, in my case, or tap on whatever numbers I need to do to choose whatever I want to bid. Then I would press submit and it will change that. So the buyout also has like its own default value thing, but you can also change that as well. So if I wanted to make the buyout 600,000, then I'll just put 600,000, submit, and then that'll be my buyout. And then all I'd have to do is press the submit button. However, notice this little note here that says 0 equals none. What does this mean? Basically, if you put 0 as the buyout, it doesn't mean that you're selling the item for free. It basically means that it's an auction item only, and that no one can buy it straight like that. Straight out. if they want the item, they have to auction it. So, and then you'll notice there is this little posting fee. That in this case is 6,192 credits. This posting fee varies between different items, depending on how much the game values it at. Usually the posting fee is 3% of the value of the item that, of course, the game values it at. So, we saw that it was 206,400 credits. What's it called? That the game valued the ultra rare basilisk for. Ah, come on. You can see that 3% of that is 6,192, and that shows up right there as well. And then all I would need to do is press submit. Now, just for the sake of showing you what to do, I'm going to put this as a ridiculous price that no one will ever pay. Unless they are mad and they actually would do it. No one's going to buy that for 1 billion, obviously. So, if you wanted to look at the item that you put on auction, then what you would have to do is go to same place. Instead of, well, you go search and then you go to my items. And I forgot to submit, didn't I? Yeah, I forgot to submit. So basically, any item that you put on auction is right there. That's the end of the video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, MedzOnTIB, and hit the like button. If you have any questions about the game or want to make any comments, well, comment underneath this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Happy tipping.